Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host, Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg from Bragg.
Hey.
And Ben from NolanTCG.
Raiden's a 9.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with Ben.
My week in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, Tuesday. I only went to Tuesday this week, so I remember.
Yes.
And I
I mean,
played-
you were there today, but...
I just kind of showed up to say hello and then left.
It's a great day. It's a great play.
Walked in, ate a cookie in front of us, didn't offer any,
Yeah.
and then left.
You forgot the part where I got my drink off Rukusu.
Thanks, Rukusu.
He also got me some dice. Cool dice.
Thanks, Rukusu.
Little snake eyes dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
A little memento for a week's time.
No, Snake Eyes, not Memento.
Shut up.
So yeah, went on Tuesday. I played whatchamacallit, Mimigul. Went well, went surprisingly well. So I did lose all but one die roll, which did mean I lost 2 of my matches. Because that deck does really struggle going second off the roll if you don't open multiple hand traps. One's just not enough. So yeah, it was pretty rough in those instances. But I won every game 2, which I thought was quite good. And then, yeah, the game 3s were just kind of where it was up to. Did weirdly against Caleb, he made me go first in round 4. Game 2, he's like, you can go first. And I'm like, you're playing FTK. Why am I going first? But yeah, managed to clean it up. Yeah, overall, I had a pretty fun locals. I approached locals with the mindset of just playing a fun deck and having a good time. And I played a fun deck, and I had a good time. There was a new guy from New Zealand. I do apologise, I've forgotten your name. But no, it's Marvin. Marvin, if you ever happen to catch this, welcome. Although I'm fairly sure he's going home, so it's probably the only time he was coming in.
Hello, and goodbye.
There was talk that he could come in today. He did not come in today. But yeah, it was a good locals. It was a good little Tuesday night. We did not record any content from it because the ban list is imminent, and the ban list did not
Everything
come.
that's happening is irrelevant.
Yeah, so I now have to still record another week of content next week, which will then extend out the leeway of content that is on the backlog. Meaning
You
this
didn't record
Tuesday-
any Edison, did you?
I didn't record any Edison. I am going to go out of my way to just record, air quotes, rogue matchups on Tuesday, just to try and break things up. So we'll try and get some originality into the content. I will play Mimigul on stream.
If you want to do an Edison, I'll do an Edison with you this week.
It's fine. It's fine. I didn't record the Edison locals because of how busy it was on a Saturday.
Yep. Yeah.
Bragg.
But that was my week in year.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Water and Wind Festival in last year. Also, firstly, before I get to that, it's lovely to see you both. Lovely to be here visually.
I just wasn't going to address that.
Don't speak too soon. We haven't got to the end of this. We don't know.
I haven't checked if that's working this week. Granted, we did bypass the thing that wasn't working.
Thanks, 656. Thank you. Otherwise,
656 noticed the side gags.
no one else did.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, I did tell everyone at Alt
Well,
Tab.
I mean, at absolute most, he noticed the inference of sight gags. He did not see them.
Jake didn't watch the podcast.
He didn't.
No, I listened in the car. I very
There
rarely
was a lot of
watch
sight
it.
gags still actually there.
Tom's pulls were terrible.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Otherwise, yeah, Water and Wind. Shit, I hate it. I don't have the patience for any more gems. I did a couple. I'm like, nah, this is ass.
It's
Yes.
the exact moment I'm questioning why didn't we screen cap one of us playing fucking Temple Run and put that in the bottom corner.
Look, the Temple Run download was taking too long. I
Okay.
want to get the rights for it.
Okay.
I also considered screen recording me playing Minecraft for a bit.
Subway Surfer.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few ideas.
Could have done some 5-minute hacks as well. Put those in.
Yeah.
That's how we need to get the kids on TikTok.
Yeah. Yes.
Otherwise, didn't play any cardboard for Yu-Gi-Oh! This week. And that's a shame. Is it a shame? Monica's just, not there. And I can't play Snake Eyes. Can't play anything else. Ban list is coming. When's the next Edison Locals? Tom?
I was going to ask when the plan is to do another one.
We're doing it every month, aren't we?
Yeah, we want to try monthly. But we haven't designated the day of next month.
Okay.
And it is soon to be next month.
We'll need to set that date.
Ah,
My week. So coming off my very fluky but very much appreciated win at the OTS, still playing the Unchained Fiendsmith. But in both of the rounds this week, I've lost to
so it was still
Ritual
a 2-round
Beast.
locals.
No, 3. Because we
Because
had
you lost
a...
round 2?
Yeah, I lost round 2 and because there was double draws.
Yeah.
Of the 3 matchups, 2 of them were draws. Why can't you people win in time?
Well,
No one plays time cards for locals.
no one plays Harmonica.
Half of them are playing Fiendsmith. They absolutely play time cards.
Shifter. That is all.
Yeah, and then the other thing is too, of the 6 of us that were there, I think 3 or 4 of them were playing Shifter, and I versed all of them. Versed Billy. Admittedly, against Billy, I never had to deal with Shifter because I had call by. I think I also had call by for Lucas.
Yep.
And I don't think it came up against Harry, but Ritual Beast just has so much fucking go. And by the time that, like, your no cards are active, they have a no card to your no card. So the contact fuse, the new contact fuse stops you from targeting anything that isn't itself.
Yep.
And the link 4 stops you from tributing.
Okay.
So if you wait for them to build full board, you can't Nibiru because you can't tribute, and you can't target the link to negate the effect to stop you from tributing because you have to target the other one.
Okay. Sure.
So Ritual Beast one of things, so yeah, address it somehow. However that is. I don't know how that is, but do
It's
it.
Shifter, but at the same time, what if they don't ban Shifter?
Yeah.
We're banlist, man.
Yeah, we're banlist.
It actually has to drop this week, and
Yeah.
that's the annoying part. I would have just rather already had it last week.
Yeah. I mean, I did put up a little bit of a poll in the Discord. Thank you to the 9 of you who voted. The consensus, or the biggest votes of 33% was for tomorrow at some point, Monday the 26th. Second most was that Konami lied.
We're doing this tomorrow. Like, we're going to have 2 episodes tomorrow if there's a
Yeah.
ban list tonight.
Yeah, I'll leave the setup out, and if the ban list drops, we're recording.
And then I'll come back.
You can sleep on the couch if you want.
I haven't brought a change of clothes. I'm not coming to work in
Yeah,
this.
he's going to bum around this house all week waiting for the ban list to drop.
I mean, just if
The
it drops
Logan
tonight.
strap.
Oh, God. And then, Master Duel, I was very much in the same boat. As much as I would love to go in there
What'd you settle
for the...
What'd you settle on?
To play,
Yeah.
Speedroid Wind Witches, because I already had it. I didn't want to craft anything new.
Yeah.
I had gotten to, a fairly substantial point. I think I'd gotten the Cyber Harpy Lady icon and a little bit further beyond.
That's pretty substantial.
Yeah. But, it's... Ice Barrier is just so fucking annoying.
Yep, and I'm not crafting them.
Yeah, same boat.
Screw you, Kurt.
Being able to just tutor out, specific floodgates to fuck up whatever matchup you're in is really annoying. And it just seems to keep going. And then I was in ladder last night and someone was playing it at ladder. I'm like, no! You're not supposed to be here, get out!
Well, you could have just... Did you win?
Because
Yeah,
I wasn't limited
yeah,
to
like-
shitty wind cards.
If you still lost, that would be the concern.
Yeah, no, I still won. Although I had to play some ridiculous lines to get there because it had both of the level 10s, the Ice Jade and the other thing. And I think the only reason I did win is because he screwed up his chain links when I got rid of the Ice Barrier one. He chained it so that the summon, the synchro that isn't technically a synchro, but it is a synchro, missed the timing, so he didn't get the Trish Banish.
Well, did they surrender right there?
No.
Or you're playing wrong, man.
But yeah, I was stressed out by that. But yeah, that is fun. I've been switching between Hawkist and Unchained.
Speaking of fucking Ice Barrier, the World's ban list is out.
Yeah.
So, no huge surprises.
I mean, Infinite Forbidden's a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably
I-
the only thing that did catch most people off guard is the fact that info is actually included rather than excluded.
Normally it's everything up to instead of and including.
Yeah, but also it being in September, there's kind of no...
Yeah, we're getting the extra half a month of lead-in time.
So,
It's going to be an accurate Worlds. It's going to be the best deck will be at Worlds.
Yeah,
I mean,
best deck.
Depending-
Snake Eyes is already.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But
well, in
like
the
Yule?
in the OCG, the Snake Eyes has been like supported by the new stuff, the fusion stuff,
yes.
but they don't have that.
But
It's
they
still
can
fine.
they can
and
still
dandy
turbo
without-
Beatrice off the old combo, and then you find your Snake Eyes piece and off to the races.
It's still fine and dandy with 3 Popular and that whole shenanigans and everything there. I did see a thing that was like, guys, Yubel can't win. They hit on the ban list. And I was like, what do you mean they fucking hit on the ban list? It's like, they don't have Necroquip Princess. Or the other one.
Yeah.
The area leader. And I was like, this means very little difference.
Yeah.
Very little.
It actually doesn't matter to them at all.
No.
Like it's the Necroquip is good for the version of the combo that we learned, but there was very much the OCG one that is how it got prominence in the first place.
we
Sure,
don't have-
Necroquip's great.
We don't have the OCG one either, so both are missing.
What?
Necroquip Princess and the Final Fantasy Fusion are both missing. So in the OCG for Fiendsmith Snake Eye,
Yeah.
they also play that like Final Fantasy looking fucking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because it's a tuner that lets them make Baron in their combo.
Huh.
So they also have a card that's missing for that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still very possible, and in my mind likely, that Yubel is the best deck
Oh,
going
Yubel is still
into
the best.
Worlds.
It's Yubel. It's hands down Yubel. Or it's Tenpai.
Yeah, watch
with
Tenpai
one
get it.
field spell. Like,
Yeah,
but
so-
Yubel beats Tenpai. So like,
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be my vote for World's winner, is Yubel, as Bragg likes to pronounce it.
I'll go out on a whim and say
Yubel?
Tenpai, just to be different.
Yeah, you say Yubel.
I say Yubel.
I say Yubel.
It is Yubel, isn't it? 'Cause
Yes,
it's
that's
Yubel,
how
yeah.
it's said in the
It's
show.
just a little Yubel. It's the Yubel.
Yeah, it doesn't have double L on the end. I'm not saying Yubel.
Yeah, it's Yubel.
Anyway, are there any other notable hits? I don't really want to read through this whole thing to find out.
No.
Some of the time cards, are like some of the...
Oh, yeah, they did get
so
a
they're
rid
back
of
to
a
doing
lot
that.
of those.
Sprite's dead
Cool.
because there's no totally awesome.
We're playing this at locals.
Yep. Next Sunday it is.
Next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday is World Championship, I believe. No, sorry,
Yes!
the Sunday after. It's the Sunday after. Apologies, Sunday after.
The fact it's nearly like... I mean, he's right.
You do be right.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Wasn't it on the 7th and 8th? Yeah, it's the Sunday after.
Sunday
yeah,
after.
yeah.
I keep getting mixed up with having 2 consecutively busy Sundays.
Oh, no. Oh, good old job. Oh, well.
Oh no, Shavara's still limited in the, on the Worlds list. Basically means I just play my current list without the Necroquip.
Unchained ain't winning Worlds.
Woo! It
Poor
might.
Unchained. What? Yeah,
Aren't they
look,
missing both? Shavara and Atara?
What?
They're missing
it'll
Shavara
be
and
next
Atara.
Unchained, won't they?
Why have they been missing Adhara?
Because that's limited in the OCG.
Is it?
I believe so.
Limited in the OCG?
I think so.
I want to see the
No?
heartbreak in real time.
No.
Okay. For some reason, I thought they have both hit.
No, I would be very
Oh, it's,
upset.
it's just Rescue Ace that gets fucked like that.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
Emergency and Airlift are limited.
Yeah, but Unchained didn't do anything in the OCG until UL. No one gave a fuck about it because it's like, oh, you're special summoning like 17 times to end on 2 disruptions. I'm going to drop a max C.
This is my max C.
This is my bug.
Do you like cockroaches?
I scooped. I'm going to drop a max A today on Master Jewel.
Oh yeah, there are some hands where I'm like, I'm not special summoning 7 times to end on fucking nothing.
Oh, on to the next.
It's not worth the time.
That's why I appreciate when people drop it in the draw phase so I can save my time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on to some other news, however. We have... Where are we? The last support card announced for the crossover breakers, this being the Malice White Binder. Regrettably, it is not a Link one, as Bragg had
The
predicted.
TCG name or the OCG name you just said? Can't tell.
We'll get to that.
we?
Yeah, not a Link one,
we
as
get
Bragg had hoped for. But it's not to say that it won't get one in the Supreme Darkness, you never know. 2+ monsters, including a Malice. If this card is special summon, target up to 3 cards in the graveyards and banish them. During the main phase, set 1 Malice trap from your deck or graveyard. And then if this card becomes banished, pay 900, special summon it, and draw a card.
So good.
So you make this off IP?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can make it off IP.
I think it's your triple banish.
It says special summon, it doesn't say link summon, right? So you
Correct.
don't. You can do the banish your 3 traps and to set up in your turn.
Yep.
And then just banish it off turn, special summon.
Yeah, just have it sitting in graveyards.
So you
to do
don't
it
even
later.
need to IP into it. You can
okay.
already launch it out and
Yep.
then just go, oh, I'll find a way to off turn banish.
That's neat.
You could SP banish it.
Is it once per turn or is it whenever it's special summoned?
Well, I mean, all of the effects are once per turn.
Oh.
But pretty good card.
How many cards do you need to clear from the graveyard at any one
3
time?
yours, 3 theirs.
Yeah, that's why I was looking for Dark Fluid. It's just so easy now.
Yeah, in the OCG lists have started to come out from like the week of the set release, and Dark Fluid's in like every deck.
Yeah.
I need to find mine. I think I had it for Ignister at one point, but it just did not fit in that deck at all.
I have mine, I know exactly where it is. But will I play this deck? Probably not, because everyone else is going to be playing it.
Yeah, it's...
There is going to be a lot of us playing this deck.
I am going to be siding my Gizmek, whichever one it is that outs it.
Which one outs it?
The one that special summons itself by removing a card from the extra monster zone.
I mean, it doesn't exactly do that, but...
I don't
Sure,
know, it
go
has
on.
something to do with the extra monster zone. I
I mean, I'll be very glad if that card becomes relevant, because I bought them, like, at the time where they were relevant, so not super expensive, but, like, not super cheap.
That was relevant
And then
for
they-
something.
Salamander Great.
That's
Yeah. But also for the TCG, we have the names fully announced, or rather the translations having been announced. Ryziel becomes Ryziel. Shocking. The
Ryuge becomes Ryuge.
the Steve deck becomes Ryuge.
Yeah.
oh damn, they're reading Steve.
Or because they've got that little dash in there, is it Ryuge?
He's trying to get sued.
Well, it's meant to... I mean, I think it's Ryuge, but I mean, it could be...
Steve.
I don't really want to try saying that.
Neither do I. And then, interestingly enough, or actually, I need to address the last bit before I go into that. So, Malice with an upside down A has now become Malice with a right side up A, but double S instead of ICE.
Apparently, there's an old 80s German film based on Alice in Wonderland called with this exact spelling.
Ah, yes, targeting the audience of Yu-Gi-Oh players, people that watched 80s movies.
Yeah, it's a horror or something.
Okay.
I thought Jake was going to go a different direction with that. I thought he was going to make a Nazi joke.
Moving on. I don't particularly like this name change because it's purely phonetic. I don't like it.
Seems fine to me.
I have absolutely no issues with this.
It's the it's the same pronunciation. Just
That's what I'm saying, but it just doesn't look right.
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it looks terrible.
Like, it removes any semblance of its connection to the Alice storyline by making it double S. Unless you happen to know this niche German fucking horror movie.
Duh.
Yeah, the double S is problematic, isn't it?
Oh. Moving on.
Fuck you, the organisation.
So, in terms of the rarity breakdown, it is
Well, the
seemingly a little bit different to what they used to be. So
Yes.
we've got 10 ultras, 10 supers, and 40 rares. Half of these also available as super upgrades.
I watched John Moore's video where he absolutely bitched to the fucking moon about this, and I was like, I don't have an issue with this at all.
Who's John Moore?
House of Champs.
No raw.
He was like, oh, this will make supers harder to pull, and I was like,
Yeah, great.
I'd rather this than
Oh.
instead having a bunch of 10-cent super rares.
Oh, the rares become super rare. Damn.
I think his complaint was that the 10 super rares don't appear in another rarity, so it's hard to get those 10 super rares. I still don't have an issue with this. Like,
Yeah, I think it's
Given
fine.
that to get the there's probably going to be 3 different Malice Ultras, maybe 5 different Malice Ultras. To get the playsets of those you're going to need, you're going to already have to have opened 4 boxes.
Yeah.
You're going to have the supers you need. Settle the fuck down.
And then, because we are still in the third financial year of the 25th anniversary, we are still getting 15 collector's rares.
Because we haven't had the Bonanza yet.
And then additional cards also available as quarter century rares. Although they haven't dictated how many are going to be allocated as quarter
Last time
century.
it was 1.
Yeah, those boxes usually have one, right?
Yeah, so this one says plus additional cards.
Oh, well.
So there's potentially going to be more.
Well,
Probably just the entire extra deck of Malice.
Shifter.
Oh, please no.
Give it another reprint.
I don't, as much as it supports this deck, I do not want Shifter to still be a thing by the time we get this. I do not.
Imagine
I
if it's
kinda like
the
the
only
idea of
thing
the
keeping the
great-
deck alive.
I like the idea of banishing the stuff you already have in graveyard.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it makes it way less interesting as a deck
You
because
can't play
just...
Firewall in the shifter version, actually.
You
Yeah,
can.
no.
They still are in the OCG.
It's a shit climb though.
They just have other lines to go into, I
Yeah.
think.
Not optimal though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ban shifter. Take the decision out of my hands, please.
Yeah, it becomes a far more interesting cyber-y kind of line if you keep it as like even if you just whack a dimensional fissure on the board after you've done your combo, that's fine. That's whatever. But yeah, anyway. So then the set's getting released here on the 6th of December.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Manson.
Wait, when was? No, I was about to. That doesn't make any sense. On that, when's Bonanza?
November 14th.
Look, he's bullshitting, but I'm sure that's right.
It's not right.
That means, yeah, this should be the last with the quarter century rares.
Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah, true. This is releasing after Bonanza.
Just doing a quick double check. The release, yeah, it's the 6th of November. You were close. So we get Bonanza.
I was interested. I got
then
close to just guessing a Friday.
Knows the date of every Friday.
Yeah.
This man likes his games.
Got to get crazy on Friday.
Under the lights.
I don't need that. Cool. So in the
Other Friday
upcoming
reference.
Rage of the Abyss set, we have our first card announced for the second run of the Mimighoul support. Ben will be very excited.
This card's a one-of. It's
Oh yeah, I mean, it's searchable.
the more area, the more mid it is.
So, once per chain, during the main phase, if a Mimighoul monster your opponent controls is flipped face up, randomly choose one face down card in your opponent's extra deck, and if it is a monster that can be special summon it to your field, but it cannot activate its effects this turn. If it wasn't, or couldn't be special summoned, banish that card. You can only use it twice per turn.
It's pretty mid.
I don't hate it though.
Yeah, like, it's a win more card. Like, by all means, if you can steal your opponent's good shit and then keep it around until next turn, fantastic. But, like, what are you going to do, steal an Appaloosa for 0 attack?
Good. And then you link the Appaloosa and the Mimighoul you just got over onto Close Moon, and then summon Requiem. And
The issue here is that you've had to open Archfiend and the spell and another Mimighoul.
I reckon you're making it harder than it needs to be. Swords of Revealing Light.
Yeah.
Sure.
You just have to be adventurous, Ben. But it does also hint in the artwork of an upcoming monster, which is a Whammon of some sort, that is in love with the Mimighoul Archfiend.
Or is Mimighoul Archfiend in love with her?
I mean, there's lots of love hearts going around, so potentially both.
Is this going to be a
Potentially
link? Is this a link 1?
Link one.
Mimighoul link
why?
1.
Why would they do that?
Pumpkin.
That can flip face down.
Just the ones that you have, just puts them back to your opponent's field face down.
If a Mimighoul leaves your field, special summon it to your opponent's side of the field in face down defense position.
Yep.
Oh, God. But I'm keen to see what else they do with the archetype. Please, for the love of Christ, do not give them a fusion card. Do not.
Oh, they get one.
It's just so lazy.
Fusion monster.
And it'll be contact
that
as
sets
well.
itself to your opponent's field.
Yeah.
Does it contact fuse with your opponent's face down cards?
It's like, I know what it is. Let me fuse with it.
Yeah, I put it there. And then we get a hint, I should say, of the upcoming V-Jump promo. So this is called Dragolitha Kunzite.
It's going to be great in Tempai.
do you call
So the card supports normal monsters. It's a fantastic match with Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a level 8 Earth Dragon, seemingly.
Earth Dragon.
Yeah.
If it's not a level 1 spellcaster, it's not a good match with Blue Eyes.
If nothing else, I think it could be good support for that like Rock Dragon archetype that's coming out.
Dragon rules?
That has like 17 billion spells and traps and like one monster related to it.
Dragon rulers.
It's not Dragon Rulers.
Are
Stop
you?
saying Dragon Rulers.
Dragon
No, it got announced a while back. It's in Rage of the Abyss. It has like one level 6 Earth Dragon, but the whole archetype revolves around normals.
Yeah,
I just can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it leans
Carry
into-
out dragons.
Carry out. Yeah, I don't remember. Normal,
help me out here.
No, normal monster support like straight out deletes itself from my brain.
I mean, there's nothing
Except
wrong
for
with it.
Birthright. I remember that card for some reason.
I bring back Blue Eyes White Dragon.
And Swing of Memories. Alone in the Moonlight.
White Elephant's Gift.
That's a great card. I wish that came up more often.
That's the draw one.
That's
yeah?
the draw
Yeah.
one.
Only really ever gets played in Exodia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, the tins have
Oh, yeah.
Gadgets.
The tins have gadgets. The tins have those alt art spells that we kind of already knew already.
Please mail your gadgets to... I'm not going to give away my address.
we need a PO box.
We need a PO box, but send them to Good Games Wollongong. Please.
Yeah, Ben needs QCR gadgets for our once a month Edison thing. Also, not that they will, but if Dimensional Alchemist happens to get reprinted in there, I'd also really like those.
Better.
What
I
are
hope
they
it's in
the
Bonanza at the very
Bonanza?
least. But that's so far away. But also, we only play once a month, so it's not like I'm in desperate need for them.
You don't like your commons? You don't like your commons?
No, I love my commons.
It's gold rare as well, isn't it?
No,
The shit gold rare.
I don't think he gave me that one. I think,
Oh, God, no, I didn't give you that one because I don't even have them.
oh, yeah, no.
I pulled so many Dark Vision girls from that set and not the Alchemist. I'm like,
Which gold sets are from?
Premium gold, so that's 6? It was after Haunted Mine.
Oh, okay. I might have some of those somewhere. I've just never considered to dig for them.
Fair enough. But that brings us onto our Discord. If you weren't aware, link will be in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. Our first one this week was from 6R6. What is your favourite movie of all time?
Paddington 2. End of discussion.
It still is The Dark Knight. But the more time goes on, the more I'm getting old and over shit. Nah, it's probably still my favourite movie. I've seen it 13 times in cinemas. Yeah, hit close.
That's Knuckles with a capital N. Sorry, I just wanted to do that.
How about you?
For me, because I read this question quite a while ago, it's between two for me, and they're like very much either end of the spectrum. It's either Kill Bill Volume 1 or Treasure Planet.
I don't.
I thought you were going to say Shark Tale.
I'm not going to jump down in for Treasure Planet, but
Now, that movie was fucking trash.
ooh, yeah,
It's a vibe.
it's a vibe. It's not a good vibe. Shawshank's up there. That's that's a
That's a great
generically-
classic movie. I just wouldn't put it on my list of favourites.
Like Godfather, I could watch almost every week. Really? I don't know. There's just something. It's just like heroin. just,
No,
you-
just illicit
You just
drugs.
sit there and you just go, yeah, I'm watching Stereotypes.
Hey. Next question from 6R6. What is the C4G mascot, and when will there be a plushie of it?
I've been thinking. I mean, so it can't be Cowboy because he's weird looking, but we have to have something with the cowboy hat. Nominations are available.
It's a little
What
air
are the-
conditioner with a cowboy hat on top.
Mr. Noisy Aircon.
Yeah.
It's not a very cowboy name, though, is it, Noisy?
Yeah, we should give him a hat.
He needs a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. I should have got one of those Swifty hats when I had the chance.
Oh.
What other
Pink
Yu-Gi-Oh cards
bedazzled.
have a cowboy hat? There's one of the coin flip cards, I'm sure.
Cowboy hat Karibo when?
Yeah. Wait, Cowboy or Karibo?
I'm trying to work out
Kariboy?
I was going to say, I was in that realm. I was trying to figure out how to make...
Cowribo.
And then final question. It's going to
So
be
I
a
still
quick
share
one.
the Exodia poster with us now, because there's been enough of our thumbnails.
Yeah, it's been there for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can't be Daryl.
Can't be Daryl. Daryl's never been on the podcast.
What?
Daryl.
Oh, the weird cat thing.
Yeah, Daryl.
Yeah, he's alright. He's fine over there. Last question, very quickly. Caleb asks, can I have a Vanquish Soul Circular? No! Your archetype doesn't have enough women in
Oh.
it, therefore it doesn't get support.
Circular's
Yeah.
never coming back.
Absolutely not.
Never.
Shit's fucked.
Never
Yes.
again.
It's wild that it stayed around for as long as it did. Like, because it was kind of like... Cyber's people loved it, obviously, but then people kind of realised, oh, it just doesn't lock you. You can just kind of play it.
Yeah.
It only got banned because Josh Bushman asked for it to be banned.
Yeah, that's all right. He's high up enough that he can ask these things. When
you
you get
ask for
high
the
up
ban
enough, you
list?
can buy in... Actually, there's a good question
Not
to
high
extend this
enough to use the
podcast
right
out.
name for a use.
Yeah, whatever. If you were to ask, like for a custom card to either be banned or unbanned, your choice of the existing card pool, what would it be?
I would offer my selection up to Jerome because he's wise and makes the correct decisions.
The tie that he decides to wear speaks otherwise, but
Correct decisions.
he really wants those product releases.
Last turn. Bring it back.
Oh my god.
What's it going to do?
So many things.
Self-destruct button?
Oh, this self-destruct button can get too loose too quick.
Just have the match end of the drawer after 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's why it was originally banned. Is because in the rules at the time there had to be a winner.
Yeah. You're not allowed to.
So you would effectively just
You
draw
want
with
cheat-
your
yeah.
opponent for 40 minutes
Yeah, and then...
and then side in all your burn cards.
Yeah. Oh, what card would I bring back? Or better yet, what card would I ban? I think just to watch the world burn a little bit, I would ban Ash Blossom.
Okay, sure.
And just watch everyone that bought the $300 QCRs just fucking die a little.
Meanwhile, Jake's just sitting here getting FTK'd left, right, and center, and he's like, "Why don't I have enough cards to stop this?
There's so many
I can't
other...
play Dominus Purge." Ah!
So many other hand traps now that losing Ash wouldn't be that bad.
Doesn't
At the
Ash-
very least, I'll be able to play fucking Brandon without wanting to die.
Gets purged.
Ash feels like sack armor though. Like it's just a trap that you have to have in your deck because at some point you're going to need to use it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like there was points in the early parts of the Snake Eyes format where I was not playing Ash because I'm like, if I Ash them, I've then given them an extender to keep going.
but it's
why
not,
it is
it's not
Ash
OP
the-
or anything. It's just a card you have to run.
When Ash sends to someone from deck, that's when you Ash them.
Yeah, no, that's where I usually did Ash them.
Yeah.
And it confused the hell out of that guy in the winner card because I Ashed him at that point and he's like, oh, that's a weird time to Ash Blossom. I'm like,
No, that's
it's
the
not.
correct time because now you don't have materials on board to make a heater to take my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, leave Ash. You're mental.
Nah. I want to see everyone that spent $300 on QCRs cry.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to get to you here. I got nothing.
I'm spread too wide these days. You can't attack me now. I'm too powerful. I have the high ground.
He's spread too wide. Don't know that.
Don't breathe into it. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're listening, feel free to favorite, jump into our Discord, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you all next week when the ban list comes in. Peace.
Bye.